So we have some more interesting information on the upcoming S24 Ultra, and this is actually more of a software update because this is going to be introduced with One UI 6.1. But nevertheless, this actually plays hand in hand with the expected rumors that we have over the improvements on the display for the S24 Ultra. So you know how on iPhone you can actually shoot and also view pictures and videos in HDR? Well, you're not actually able to do that currently with Samsung. So even if you are able to shoot a video or shoot an image in HDR, when you go to the photo album, you're actually able to only view it in SDR, which is kind of a bummer. But Samsung is actually now improving this beginning with One UI 6.1, which means that we may actually see this not only on the S24 Ultra, but on other phones that will also be supporting this update. Samsung is going to be fixing this, and as I just mentioned, this actually falls in line with the rumors because the new S24 Ultra display is rumored to actually get better and have 2500 nits of brightness. Now the thing about Apple is that if you transfer HDR photos to an Apple device, then it's gonna play in HDR. You're gonna be able to see in HDR. But if you transfer it to another operating system like Windows or Android, you can't see that image or that video in HDR, even if it's shot in HDR. But Samsung is actually making that change, and it will make sure that even if the photo or the video is transferred to something like a Windows device, an Apple device, or even another Android device, it will still support the HDR format as long as the device that you're looking at also has a HDR display. Next up, we talk about the design of the Samsung S24 Ultra. We have a small detail, nothing really that's going to change the functionality of how the phone works, but the speaker grill this time is rumored to actually change and come with a singular rectangular cut instead of the multiple pill shapes that we currently have right now on the S23 Ultra. The last time that we saw this shape was on the Galaxy S9, and again, this is not really going to change the functionality or the way that the phone sounds, but it's just a small design update that we're hearing about. Moving on, we're also hearing rumored that the S24 Ultra will now finally have satellite connectivity, and I know that we've been hearing about this rumor for over a year because there was rumored that this feature was going to be introduced in the S23 Ultra. Apple is already doing it. Unfortunately, we didn't see that coming to the S23 Ultra, but now it's actually been confirmed by Samsung's president that Samsung is working to introduce satellite connectivity to their devices starting from January next year. And if you can read between the lines, that kind of means, and it's a hint, that it will be introduced to the new lineup of the S24, which is also rumored to come around that time. But again, Samsung is going one step ahead, and they're making sure that this feature is better than what currently Apple has, because Apple right now currently only has this feature as an SOS feature. You're not able to really communicate. You're only able to send out some sort of a signal telling people that you are lost or that you need help. But Samsung is actually working on a two-way connectivity, which means that you can send out a message and even receive one from others, which again is a step ahead, and I think it's actually more useful because you're able to add some sort of information or give out a little bit of a hint if you are lost, which would massively help in those types of situations. And talking about when we can expect the S24 lineup, well, according to Ice Universe, preparations are already underway, and the Galaxy Unpacked event of 2024 is likely going to be in the 3rd or the 4th week of January, which means that we would actually then have hands-on of the Samsung S24 lineup most likely around February, starting 1st or 2nd week of February. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. This is all that I have right now for the upcoming Samsung S24 Ultra. A few good updates, I think, where Samsung is making changes in the right direction. Excited to see what they're going to be bringing with the S24 lineup. We still don't know whether we're going to see the Exynos chips. That's something that's still kind of 50-50, and people are still divided about that. But nevertheless, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.